every runner in Europe said it was impossible. But Andreas Almgren did something that broke every rule in the distance running playbook.
I mean, just because you don't give up doesn't mean that you're necessarily going to have success, but you're never going to have success if you give up.
He ran almost the entire race by himself. No pacemakers, no help. And he still smashed the European record by 8 seconds. This performance was absolutely unreal. Andreas Almgren was not supposed to be here. Born June 12, 1995 in Sollentuna, just outside Stockholm, Sweden, Almgren started as a sprinter. At 16, he ran 22.8 seconds for 200 meters and 48.3 for 400 meters. These were impressive times for a young athlete, but Almgren moved up to 800 meters and found success fast. In 2014, at 19 years old, he won bronze at the World Junior Championships in Eugene. The next year, he ran 1 minute 45.59 for 800 meters, world-class speed. But Almgren kept climbing distances: 800 to 1500, 1500 to 5000, 5000 to 10,000. Now representing Turaberg FK in Sollentuna, he races everything from 1500 meters to the half marathon. But for years, Andreas Almgren was known for one frustrating thing: coming so close but never winning the big medal. He finished 4th at the European Indoor Championships in the 800 meters in 2015. 4th at the European Championships in the 5,000 meters in 2022. Henrik Ingebrigtsen, the Norwegian runner, even joked about it when introducing Almgren to his wife. He said, "This is Andreas. He is the best European runner ever without a medal." That had to sting. But Almgren kept working. He trains with Jakob Ingebrigtsen, one of the best runners in the world, in the mountains of Sierra Nevada, Spain. Jakob is the Olympic and world champion at 1,500 and 5,000 meters. Training with him is brutal. Almgren admits Jakob is faster, has better endurance, and is 1 or 2 levels better in every aspect. But training with the best made Almgren better. Even when the Ingebrigtsen brothers teased him about his 4th place finishes during training camps. 2025 changed everything. In January, Almgren went to Valencia and became the first European to break 27 minutes for 10 kilometers. European record number 1. Then in June at Stockholm Diamond League, right after Armand Duplantis broke the pole vault world record, Almgren ran 12 minutes 44.27 for 5,000 meters. But the best came in September. At the World Championships in Tokyo, Almgren finally broke his curse. In the 10,000 meters final, he took the lead with 1,000 meters to go. On the final lap, 3 Ethiopians tried to drop him. As France's Jimmy Gressier flew through, Almgren held on for bronze in 28 minutes 56 seconds. After crossing the line, he wrapped himself in the Swedish flag and cried. Sweden's first ever World Championships medal in the 10,000 meters, 4 European records, 1 World Championships medal. When Andreas Almgren showed up in Valencia on January 11, 2026, everyone knew something special was coming. This was the same course where he set the European record 12 months earlier. He had unfinished business. The race started fast with the pacemaker running 2 minutes 40 to 2 minutes 42 per kilometer. At 3 kilometers, only 3 remained: Almgren, 19-year-old Kairi Bejiga from Ethiopia, and Victor Kipruto from Kenya. The field was already shredded, and at 4 kilometers, the pacemaker dropped out. Most runners would panic without help, but Almgren took over the lead and never looked back. Alone, by himself, kilometer after kilometer. The halfway point came in 13 minutes 29. He was flying. At 8 kilometers, Bejiga briefly surged to the front, but Almgren was not giving up his position. He reclaimed the lead. This is where champions are made. At exactly 9 kilometers, after leading for 6 long kilometers with burning legs and absolutely brutal pace, Almgren found another gear. He accelerated hard. The final kilometer was 2 minutes 32. After 9 kilometers at world record pace, he actually ran faster at the end. 26 minutes 45 seconds, 8 seconds faster than his own European record. Bejiga finished second in 26:51, 6 seconds behind. Kipruto was third in 27:16. Let me put this in perspective. Andreas Almgren just ran the 6th fastest 10-kilometer road race in history. The only people who have ever run faster are East African legends. He is now the fastest non-African runner ever at this distance. His average pace was 2 minutes 40 per kilometer for 10 full kilometers. That works out to 4 minutes 18 per mile for 6.2 miles straight. Most people cannot run a single mile at that pace. Almgren sustained it for more than 6. After the race, Almgren said the conditions were perfect, but leading from 3 kilometers made it really tough. There was some headwind in the final straight too. He believes he can go even faster. With a pacemaker, for 6 or 7 kilometers, he thinks he can run something really special. That makes 4 European records in just 12 months, the 10-kilometer road race twice, the 5,000 meters on the track, and the half marathon. No European distance runner has ever done anything like this. Andreas Almgren has a busy year ahead. His next 10-kilometer race is scheduled for April 11th in Drammen, Norway. Then he will drop down in distance to race the 1,500 meters at Stockholm Diamond League on June 7th. But the big goal is the European Championships in Birmingham, England from August 10th to 16th. Almgren plans to race both 5,000 and 10,000 meters. After winning bronze at the World Championships, he wants gold in Birmingham. When you already have a World Championships medal, it feels stupid not to try for gold. The European Championships will be massive. Stars like Jakob Ingebrigtsen, Mondo Duplantis, and Jimmy Gressier are all expected to compete. After Birmingham, Almgren will compete at the Diamond League final in Brussels, World Athletics Ultimate Championships in Budapest, and end his season at World Road Running Championships in Copenhagen. This is a championship schedule. Almgren is not satisfied with records anymore. He wants medals. He wants to prove Europeans can compete with the best at every distance. What Andreas Almgren is doing goes way beyond records and medals. For years, distance running has been dominated by East African runners. Kenya and Ethiopia produce the fastest marathoners and 10-kilometer runners in the world. But Almgren is showing Europeans can compete at the highest level too. His journey from 400-meter sprinter to European record holder in multiple events is proof that talent is only part of the story. Almgren dealt with injuries for years. He watched other runners win medals while he finished 4th. He trained in the shadow of Jakob Ingebrigtsen and the Norwegian running machine. But he never gave up. He never stopped believing. Now at 30 years old, Andreas Almgren is in the best shape of his life. He has broken 4 European records in 12 months. He has a World Championships bronze medal, and he is just getting started. This Valencia performance was not just fast, it was a statement. Andreas Almgren is no longer chasing. He is leading, and the rest of the world is trying to keep up.